Okay. Let's try it again. I don't know what's going on. Mike Ross, how are you? Not current. Hello, good morning. Sorry about the problems. Love at 97. Hello, this is my third time. Mike Ross. Hello, Ramel. Sorry about the problems, you guys. I don't know what's going on. Carl Fernand, SF. The other one is still on. Yeah, SF, I went in there. That's what took me so long to come back. I was trying to figure out how to stop the other two live streams. So we'll see how this one goes. It could be that I'm having internet problems and I'm unaware of it. I am hooked up directly to my modem, but you know, there's one thing that we can agree on. I haven't had a lot of live stream problems, so maybe it's my turn, right? Yeah, network issue. As I've said, it's rare. We've had a lot of very successful live streams, so maybe it's my turn to have problems with it. I don't know. Let's hope we can get at least a good hour in, huh? Yeah, I'm connected directly to the modem. But I noticed on that take two, my modem lights were out on this side. So, yeah. Where are we at? Oh, you were just talking to Walter. Yeah, I was going to try to have Walter on my live stream today, but you know, I had the impression that the StreamYard wasn't working. You guys said that it was working. So I should have been a little more patient and stayed in there. The problem was I couldn't see any audio working. You know, when you are using the live stream on Studio YouTube, you can actually see the blinking lights going up and down on the microphone. And where am I at? Mark Doyle, good morning. I'm a little bit behind. Daniel Nitz is back. All right. Okay. Okay. Thanks for coming back, you guys. And once again, sorry about the issues. Next time you talk to Brian, tell him to direct connect to his modem, his live chats. Yeah. I don't remember where Brian has his modem at. Where did he have his modem? I was just at his house for his birthday. I don't remember where it was at. If it was close to his, because he live streams from the office there. Jim Schultz, good morning. Yeah, I don't know. I did notice that my modem lights were out on this side on my connection. So that second failure was probably here. I better. You know what happens is you have so many successful live streams that you don't check your connections, and boom, all of a sudden you have a problem. It's actually something super simple, but it's the way it works. Plus, when you're a cable guy, an old networking guy like me, the last thing you want to do is troubleshoot a network problem. I did it for 31 years, and I'm sick of it. Ross, Ross from Quezon City. Good morning again. No, we're on PLDT fiber. We have 100 megabyte PLDT fiber here. Yeah. With YouTube running close to, okay, yeah, Ramel. Well, I'm on a, okay, Ramel, I've got a, what is it, a fire, what's that new Fireport connection or whatever it is? So I can see my modem lights on this side blinking. So when they go dark, I know I've lost my connection to my modem up in the ceiling here. Well, it's not in the ceiling, but it's just outside the door, our modem. So, but I can see the lights on this side that show me if I'm connected to the modem or not. And as I was saying on that take two, the lights went dark here, and then I saw the, YouTube gives you your message that you're having network problems. Oh, Mark Doyle. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to somebody about that. Or I don't know what I'm thinking. I can just watch a YouTube video on StreamYard and figure out how to use it. I don't need to talk to anybody. Sometimes you forget, you've got that world of information right at your hands. Yeah. Yeah, Ramel, I should have hung on to the StreamYard a little bit longer. I just didn't think it was working for some reason. I think what happened is I was a little bit behind. Melanie and I sat down and had breakfast, and we're talking, and the next thing I know, I've got about 10 minutes to get ready. So I think I felt a little pressured because I don't like starting late. I like to be on time. Ramel has PLDT, Globe Tattoo, and Converge. Oh. Yeah, Converge just hung their fiber here in our neighborhood. So, Mark Doyle, I see that. Thank you, sir. Working okay now. Converge just came through here. But, although, Walter, Pirate Cove, hey, buddy, I couldn't get the StreamYard working, so I can't have you on today, but we'll do it as soon as I figure out how to use it. It's something I should have worked on yesterday, and I just forgot. And I'm here this morning, at the dining room table there having breakfast, trying to get that StreamYard figured out, and kind of ran out of time and tried to make it work, but could maybe they're upgrading the network since there'll be thousands of foreign visitors coming. Yeah, that's Ross Gurlai. We need to hook up for lunch one day soon. Ross, are you new to my channel? I don't recognize your name or recognize any comments from you, but you said you're in Quezon City. Walter, that was a nice video you did, man. And you were actually there on, Walter was at the American Cemetery, you guys, in Manila, over in, was that Taguig or BGC? I think it's Taguig. And you were actually there on Veterans Day. I did a pretty good video there too, Walter, but it was about a year ago. Was it? Yeah, probably about a year ago when I was there. Wonder if Globe and Smart are using mules for extra mobile cell towers for the games. James, I saw you with Mike Philippine. That was pretty cool. I said I decided to have 3 network providers since the latency of having just one network. Fasung Bakam from San Diego. Hello. Yeah, Mark Doyle. StreamYard has we used to have Google Hangouts where you could, which I use religiously. You know, the Hangouts, or now most people are using StreamYard, allows you to have a guest on. Actually, StreamYard allows you to have 6 guests on. But I'm starting to wonder now if that's a paid service. Maybe that's why I actually organized all 3 on specific functions. Ramel, you're a smart cookie. SF Bokaki says, when the games start, anyone with a working connection should feel lucky. Oh, really? Now, why do you guys think that the Southeast Asian games are going to be... What's the... Are you guys talking about Smart and Globe being stressed out because of the data transfer? A lot of people going live or that sort of thing? Is that what you guys are talking about? Several people have said that now, that once the games start, if you have a connection, you'll be lucky. Ah, okay, Ross. Okay. Ross, you and I connected through Facebook, though, didn't we? Is that why I don't recognize the name? Did you contacted me on my Facebook? I think isn't that where we were chatting? I do remember that. Yeah, you said that. Oh, that's right. Sorry. Yeah, you don't do Facebook. I see that now. Okay, so you okay, network overload. Every night on Heliz City is going to be a game. Well, what about the Philippines Arena? I've heard there's going to be... Sorry, you guys, it's jumping a little bit. I got behind. Where are we at? I'm going to watch that one. Oh. Yeah, Ross, you were in, okay, Congress Village. That's right next door, man. Pizza Bill. James. Unica Jazz. Hello, ma'am. I'm sorry, I got a little bit behind here. Basically what would probably happen in a nutshell. Okay. Do they have streaming TV? Yes, I have Netflix. Lots of people could be doing their own... yeah, live streaming the games. Okay, Ramel. Unica Jazz, shout out to everyone. I connected to your channel and greeted you happy birthday and happy Veterans Day. Okay, yeah. Yes, Ross, okay. I'm sorry, I have, you know what happens, and I'm lucky that I'm not, I can't imagine, you know, a lot of people are down on Philly Brian, but you guys have to remember how many comments he gets. he can't even begin to keep up with it. I'm not quite, at that level yet. So, but still, I spend every morning replying to comments. So, Ross Gurlai, yes, I remember that very well. Ross, remind me, where are you at now? You used to be in North Calocan. I think you said you moved to Quezon City, right? Yeah. Are you close to SM North? Mo Bin Salmon. Hello. Ramel did the daily workout. You're making me look bad, Ramel, because I've become just a big, fat, lazy. Well, I'm not fat yet, but you should see my wife. She is up every single morning at 4:30. Gets the kids lunch ready for school, and she takes off and walks 7 kilometers. While I lay here in bed and sweat. I've just gotten so lazy. I used to be so motivated. I've got to really turn it around. Good afternoon, Oozle Finch. Do they sell Amazon Fire Stick, TV, or Roku? Good question. I've heard people using those items. I have a Roku right here in the drawer that I brought from the US. But with Roku's like a modem for your TV. You guys know that, right? But our new TV here has the internal modem. Thanks, Walter. I don't feel so bad now. I just, at one time I was just so motivated, and I've just kind of lost some of that. I'm in that, expat Philippines funk that people get into every now and then. It happens. You just have to, you have to work your way through it. It happens to a lot of people here. Ross Gurlai, no worries. I'm in Quezon City. BF Homes on Don Antonio. Ah. James, been watching Melanie's vids. Yeah. Walter's in the same gym as me. We'll be eating lunch in about half an hour. Oh. What did I miss here? Okay, Philippine Arena. That's what I missed. Philippine Arena is hosting only the opening and closing. And there's 6 cities. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Mike Foodie, Melanie doesn't have to wake me up. I'm awake. I'm just, too lazy. I've become just such a slug the last couple of months. I haven't gone bike riding with Tito Road. I just need to turn it around. I told Melanie starting tomorrow morning I'm going to get up with her. So she's happy about that. She would rather that I go with her. Go with Melanie and do one of your high-speed videos. What high-speed video? Yeah, Walter, that place. I was there with Dayton and Mitchie from Nomadic and Mitchie Venture. And that That was actually one of my first attempts at doing a cinematic video, and it came out pretty good. Those guys inspired me. Those guys make such great videos, you know, Dayton and Mitchie. But yeah, that place is big. Kind of a funny story. I was looking, and this is how big this place is. Now, you guys watch Walter's video. Our destination was the Venice Grand Canal Mall, okay? Which we could see on the map, me and Dayton, that it was right behind the cemetery. And it looks like there's access, that you can leave the cemetery and go right into the mall. Nope, wrong answer. So we were thinking that we went through the front gate, Walter, and then we go, and you know how big it is. We go all the way around, and we're in the back, and we go, oh shit, there's no way out of here but to go all the way back up to the front. So yeah, we got worn out there too. It is a big, big place. Yeah, Clyde, as long as you didn't stay. Continuing with the diet regimen at least before December. Ramel. Fasung is having a pecan pie with a hot mocha. Oh, wait a minute. It's 6:30 on Monday night there. Yeah, Ramel, Melanie has to get 12,500 steps per day. Right? 12,500 per day. And then if she does that like 3 days consecutively, she can get 2 tickets to the SM Cinema for free. So this all started through the app on the iPhone. I think we talked about that last week. Well, you weren't all here. iPhone has that health app. The one right there with the heart on it. That's how it all started for her. She got into that, and I don't know. She wasn't somebody that worked out a lot, you know, but now she's just obsessed. I don't know if she's obsessed with the workout or if she's obsessed with the free movie tickets. Ross hit the big 5-5 today. Wow, how about that? So your birthday was yesterday. Was yesterday Veterans Day or was it Sunday? What's the date today? Oh, today's the 12th. So Marine Corps birthday was Sunday, right? 10th. Monday was Veterans Day. Is that right? Yeah, Monday was Veterans Day. Oh, your birthday today, Ross. Sorry. Oh, I see that now. Oh, SF, like I do on the bike, the warp speed. Okay. Vegas, Vex Vegas, hello. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind. Yeah, Walter, we were just... When we got back there, and I mean, we were literally at the very back wall of the cemetery. And you were just there yesterday, so you can imagine. And when we realized there was no... It looks like they had designed it to be a back way out, but it's just not set up. There's no guard back there. And you can actually see the Grand Canal Mall when you're back there. You can see the Italy type architecture, you know. Yeah, Ramel, it's that's how she started. She got going on that thing, and She's connected. It's like a Facebook app, really. She's connected with a bunch of people locally through that. It's really kind of birthday today. Fa Sung says, my cousin and his friend just came back from Manila 3 days ago. Oh. Well, coincidentally, it looks like the rainy season kind of the rainy season kind of ended early here this year. We've only had, let's see, it was raining. It did rain. Today's Tuesday. I think it was Saturday afternoon. Oh, no, wait a minute. We had family here. Was that Saturday? Yeah, Saturday afternoon, evening. It rained pretty good. But we haven't had that, that torrential rainy season downpour that we had. Eon Collins from the UK. Good morning. How are you, sir? Butch Butch in the house, baby. Okay, Ramel, we'll be here. At least we'll be here till 11. That's probably about it today. Johnny B was here last night. Johnny B was here. You guys know Johnny B. He got a job in he's a butcher now for Save More Market, and he's working in somewhere in Pasig. So, boy, you should see. I mean, Maddie, him and Maddie, because he lived here with us for quite some time, off and on, when he was trying to get a job. And boy, Maddie just lost it when she saw him at the gate. She loves Johnny B. So it was nice to see him. He came here probably about, I don't know, 1 p.m. yesterday. He showed up. Then he left here probably about 9 p.m. to go back to Pasig. 2 beers. I saw you on JLB. Oh. Yeah, I am also working on my pension paperwork. Not from the government, but from my private company. I have to contact them this week to let them know I intend to claim my pension at the age of 55, which will be May 11th. Experiencing a snowstorm. Wow. It's only 5:40 p.m. here in California. Yes. Oh, that's right. There's a 4-hour difference now because of the. You guys just did the fall back thing. Spring ahead, fall back. I'm good, 2 beers. Thanks for asking. I'll be getting my pension in 6 months. Fasung Bakam, 9:44 a.m. on Tuesday. How's the clearing ops in North Calaocan? There wasn't a lot of that needed to be done here. Eon Collins, not nearly like you would have seen in, say, Baclaran or Divisoria. We didn't have a lot of that as far as like vendors in the street sort of thing like they had there. But I'm trying to think. We did notice something that was different over at Almar. But I think what happened was they had put some fencing up, metal fencing, to prevent anybody. Butch 401k question mark. I do have a 401k. Thankfully. It's probably going to, the 401k is probably going to be my saving grace over time because my pension is so small, Excuse me. Oh, that was gross. Oh, let's get some water here. Ada Myers. Hello, Ada Myers. I've been right on the edge of getting sick, man, for about 4 or 5 days now. I'd say 4 days. It was after the night that we went out for Korean barbecue. Jim Schultz, 1 to 3 inches of snow in Ohio. Wow. Last time I saw snow, see, 2002, I think. Would have been the time that my grandfather passed away and we went back to Indiana. 2002? Yeah. I'm paying for the heat now. Oh, but next winter I'll get it for free in the BI. Yeah. James had snow in Milwaukee. Walter, yeah, 59. But you know what, Walter? There's something that has changed. When I'm with Vanguard, and I'm going to have to call them back and find out, but they told me something about if you're retired at 55 and not working, that you can now get it at 55. Don't know if it's true or not. 59 has always been the thing. But there's a time in your 401k life where if you're investing in your 401k properly, you're in a very high risk, like 80-20. 80% of your money is high risk, 20% is an income fund or something. And then once you reach the age of 55 or close to retirement, you want to move all that out of the high risk so you don't see that up and down fluctuation. But that's the proper way to invest your money in a 401k. And what happened was before I moved to the Philippines, I called them, Vanguard, and had my entire balance moved down into an income fund, which is like a straight 4% or something you get, 3%. But anyway, you don't have to see that up and down. I mean, there's times, there was times I remember in my 401k, I lost $130,000 overnight, but you didn't really lose it. You know what I mean? You never had the money. It's just that the balance went down. And then in 3 days, you get it all back again because of the stock market. Need to get some emergency or an immune booster. Yeah. Paul Ray, hello. I don't get sick that often, honestly, but those of you who spend a lot of time here, you know, when you get sick here, there's something different about it. Takes you a long time to get past it. It's amazing. Yeah, Walter, I'm going to have to figure out what that is. I'm certain that the lady from Vanguard told me that if you have zero income at 55, meaning you're retired, that you get it then. I'm certain that she said that. Or maybe you get it at a reduced tax or something. I don't know. Yeah, that would be nice, because until I'm 62, all I'm going to have is just the small pension that I got, which isn't much, you know. Paul Ray, okay, Gary Lawless. Gary Lawless coming in 3 months. Graham says that sickness seems to hit much harder. Yeah. Paul Ray, I'll probably watch something. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably have to. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stuff on Facebook and YouTube. And Ross says that it's the pollution in the city. Yeah. Oh, am I going to watch it in person? I don't think so, no. We can't get away anymore like we used to be able to, Melanie and I. Because the kids are in school. Somebody's got to be here for them. Somebody has to be here in the morning. Somebody has to be here in the afternoon. And then we've got Maddie, too, which we don't like to leave her alone for more than 2 or 3 hours. So Clyde says that the small pension seems bigger. Yeah. The thing about it, Clyde, is what am I trying to say? You know, we don't see a lot of beaches and waterfalls on my pension, I guess is the best way to word it. So, you know, it's going back to that simple life, you know. Rob Marr, that is correct. It's 59 and a half. Oh. My 401k company, which is Vanguard, told me something about 55, and now I can't remember because it's been 2 years. So there you go. Google 401k rule of 55 for how the IRS treats a withdrawal before 59.5 if you are laid off. Yeah. Fasung wants more street video scenes, which is a good place to see. I've got a ton of those. Fasung, if you go back into my video list, you'll see a ton of street scene type stuff. It will pay the Imperador bill. Yeah. Unfortunately, not much else. Walter, okay. Or 2 beers. Is take 3 working better? I don't know. You tell me. Oh, Jerry Paragas. Sorry, I missed you there. Good morning from Guam. Walter's getting Social Security in over a year. And then the Lockheed pension. Nice. So, Walter, you've got to be 65 to get that Lockheed pension? Or, yeah, 65. It would be 65 because 62 is Social Security. Clyde Seaside, yeah, that's right. No matter what the pension is, it will be an income that you don't have now. That's true. That is true. Yeah. Robert V., I'm also taking my pension at 55. Fasung Bakam says, once you come to the Philippines, you don't want to leave. Yeah, when you're a tourist, that's the case. Yeah. Good comment. Didn't get a full 20 years. Okay, yeah, Walter. It's a partial, yeah. In the UK, you can pull your local government pension at 55. You know, you guys are bringing up an interesting point here. My God, and it's 67 for the state pension. I saw a study, I think it came through Facebook or something, about, it was a study, and it was legitimate. A guy had done a poll with 20 of the Fortune 500 companies on pension payout, and the basis of the story is the basis around the story is that people are working so long that when they do retire, they only live 2 more years after they retire. So the story was, what's the difference in pension payout between someone who takes it at 55, someone who takes it at 65? And the results, and he polled Fortune 500 companies that were paying out pensions, okay, in the US, big companies. Well, you guys know what I mean by a Fortune 500 company. And the end result that he found from these companies was the people who are taking their pension at 65 only drew the pension for 2 years before passing away. Can you believe that? 67. So he also got some medical people involved. And the end result of the study was people that the longer you work, the stress that work puts on you creates many more problems internally with your body and disease than the person that quit working at 55. So hopefully there's some truth to that. I don't know. We'll see, because I'm in that 55. Basically, I'm sorry that I'm all over the place with this story. Sometimes I have a problem explaining things, but the basis of it was zero stress earlier in retirement leads to a much longer life. And I believe the end result of that story was the guy who's 55 is drawing his pension for 25 years, where the guy who retires at 65 is only drawing his pension on average, I think it was 3 to 5 years at the very most. 5 years was like the very high end of it, and then 3 years was about the average. So that's shocking, isn't it? I thought so. Okay, sorry, now I'm way behind because I was running my mouth. Eon Collins, 67, and they want to move to 75. That's what started this stuttering mess I got myself into. I converted my military TSP to a Roth. Had to pay taxes and hold in Roth. Okay. Mark Kimmerling, good morning. Sorry, I'm just a little behind. Robert V says mine was actually on. Okay. Edwin Kabibe, good morning. Oh, shit. What happened? What happened? SSI is a racket. They know we will die. Yeah, but at 62, I'm taking that money, Mark, whether it's a racket or not. I'm gonna enjoy swinging that racket when I get that money. Gary Lawless says Australian disability pension stops after 28 days after leaving the country. Not sure if old age pension has stopped. Robert V says I've taken 2 pensions early. Better to use it before inflation takes it. 2 beers, 65 in Canada, and I wait. Sorry, till I'm 70. Yeah, 300, an additional $300 and wait 5 years. And look at how much money you'll lose in that 5 years, 2 years for not taking it, right? And they bring that point up too. Take it now. My cousin said, watch out for the scooter. You mean watch out for Philo on his scooter? Somebody's agreeing with what I was saying there. Okay. Adventure of Malai is in the room. Hello, Melanie Honeyco. Ad is cool, bro. Hello, Melanie. Good morning, Melanie. Everyone's saying even with SS, it takes 7 years to catch up. You might not make it. Oh, you're saying 62 versus 65. Robert V. Or maybe that's not what you mean. Maybe you mean 62 versus 67? I'm surprised that they're still allowing people to collect at 62. I thought for sure they would move it up. And they probably will just before I get there, you know. John and Maria in Mindanao, good morning. Melanie, I couldn't make the StreamYard work. Or probably a better explanation is the fact that the StreamYard was working and I didn't know it. So I bailed out of the StreamYard and I'm just on regular YouTube now. So on regular YouTube, you can't have a guest. Sorry, Walter, we'll try it again. We'll try it again next week, bud. I want to have you on. Oh, where am I at? John and Maria in Mindanao. I think I said good morning to you. Mark McCatherine started my union pension at 55. At that time, there was 80 rule, whatever that is. Age plus years of service equals 80, so I drew it. Then worked overseas another 10. Ah. Age plus years of service equals 80. Oh, I see. 25 years of service plus your age. Okay. Yeah, Walter. You know, didn't do a lot of smart things in my life, but one smart thing I did do is I got with a big company at a young age. And I dove into the 401k head first at a young age and invested the entire time, over 30 years. I put money in that 401k. So at least I was, you know, smart enough to do that. And I always knew when I started with this company that I would leave at 55 and retire at 55 because I could. But I just didn't know, obviously didn't know it was going to happen the way it did. To have more money only to die in a year. I will collect SS early at 62 and invest the money. The break even at FRA of 67 will be age 82. You can also get monthly benefits for your kids till they reach 18. Clyde Seaside, I paid into a government pension scheme, paying me 72.5% of my salary for the rest of my life. Well, that sounds pretty good. It should be 60 to retire and make room for younger people to get jobs. Not a problem, bro. We'll get it. Yeah, sorry, Walter. I kept telling myself yesterday, now get on there and figure out how this thing works so you'll be ready. And I'm that type of person. I'm normally really good at being ahead of the curve on stuff and making sure things work. But lately, I've just been a slug. Robert V says, if you have minor kids, when you collect Social Security at 62, they get 50% of what you would have gotten at full retirement. Took mine at 60, and first SS check is this month. SF. Oh, okay. Jim Schultz has been on a Navy pension since the age of 39. You know, Jim, I met a guy in Subic, and I'm afraid something's happened to him because I haven't seen him on Facebook in a long, long time. Even met him in person. We had a few beers, and he did the very same thing. He actually retired and moved to Subic Bay at the age of 39 on his pension, Navy pension, and has been there ever since. And when I met him, he had to be close to 60 years old. Fossung says, I just found out they canceled my SpongeBob SquarePants show on Cartoon Network. That's really popular cartoon here. My kids watch it every weekend. Dennis Adam, hello. Melanie, yeah. He was the guy that wore the flower sack. Melanie remembers him. He was a cool guy, though, right? Melanie met him. We did some bar hopping with him. Or maybe it was just, where were we at? Cheap Charlie's with that guy or something? Cheap Charlie's? He was a crack up. And he was just, happy as anyone I'd ever met. He had an apartment there on, what's the street that goes down there to the beach? It has all of the resorts on it. I can't remember. Well, yeah, he had a lady in town there, a seamstress, that made clothes for him out of flour sacks, and he loved it. That's all he wore. Every day he had a different brand of flour sack that he would wear. And she made him shirts and shorts. He was just the funniest guy, man. Everybody called him Master Chief. So I don't know what that means in the Navy. Help me out, Jim. It's an E what? Master Chief? That's what everybody called him. Kind of a big guy, beard. And the people you meet here, that's one of the things about the Philippines. Especially the the military guys that you meet. Yeah, that was him, Melanie. Rumor was that most union guys collect 12 checks after working. Yeah, there you go, SF. So that's even less than, yeah, I don't know. Of course, the job that I had, there's no way that you could do the job that I had till you're 65. It was just too much stress. Also, it was a very physical job, down on your knees or climbing telephone poles or down on your knees all day, breaking down a network and rebuilding it. Very, very physical job. Very hard on the knees. Were you trying to use StreamYards from the website? Dennis, I tried to use it from the website. Is that incorrect? Good point. I didn't think about that. It seemed to be working, but I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch it now. Once I end this one, I'll have to go back and watch it so I can see what you guys saw. But I had, for some reason, I had the impression that it wasn't working. But everybody said that it was, so. Where am I at? Shit, sorry, you guys. Yeah, I have flower sex had to be itchy. I have 11 months to go to 65. At current exchange rate, that would equate to $53,000 a month. 2 beers. What do you want? Do you want like the life that I live, a small apartment somewhere in the province, or do you want city life? I would say, we're a family of 4 living on, $53K a month and less most times. So I would say a single guy who's not, chasing girls every day would probably be just fine with that money. Melanie says he said he's comfortable wearing it and asked me to sew a pair for Philo. Yeah. Yeah, he was a funny guy. He had, I can't remember what bars we were in, but he had these, these ships in a bottle. That's what he does. He builds those ships in a bottle. And every bar in Barrio Barreto just about has one of his bottles with a ship in it. It was so funny. Oh. The guy was just so funny. See, now I'm... Yeah, Dennis, they send an email with a login code. Oh, wait. Double dipping here, watching you in the last episode of MASH. Wow, that was a great show. Okay, Master Chief is E9. Flour sacks were a hit in Subic and Clark. Yeah, that's what he said. I wonder, Dennis, if that's what I did wrong. Is I didn't log in before. Well, no, wait a minute. I would have to be logged in, right? There's no way I could start the live stream without logging in. I don't know. Oh, that's your wife and you. You have a house. Oh, that's right. Dennis McFarland, hello from Camp Pendleton. Ooh, Edward Crandall, welcome. I hope you didn't get any more cracks on your windshield, bud. That's the drive that puts the cracks on your windshield, right? Oh, it's getting hot. Okay. 2 beers. Okay, I got that one. Robert V was in 84, TAD to Clark. We just did ops into Clark from Subic. We did some aerial stuff into Clark, but I was never stationed there, and that was in 85. I was attached to a marine amphibious unit. So we're the guys that did all the rappelling out of the helicopters, you know, rappelling and fast roping. So we were doing some operations with somebody there. I don't remember what it was. Too long ago to remember now what we were. Fa Sung says my uncle worked for Dish Network for 7 years. The disco era. Robert V. Yeah, you were there. What did you say? What years? And now I'm going back. I'm going to get hammered with. I was at Clark 76 to 80. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the disco years for sure. My uncle said it's easier to work for Dish Network than Cox Cable Company. Flat Earth, Alaska. Hello. Edward is laughing. How's the corrugated roof lasting in the rainy season? Ours is due, 40K plus labor, but it's so difficult to find handyman. Ours is doing okay. You know, we had a few leaks that popped up on us during rainy season, but you know, it wasn't that bad. Where am I at here? 2 beers. I plan to build a solar air conditioner as described by Tech Ingredients YouTube site. Less than 200 watts power consumption. SF was a journeyman wireman. Yeah, I a journeyman wireman. Was that for? Were you roughing in new homes or something like that? Is that what you mean when you say that, or just electrician in general? How much you're getting from SSI at 62? I think it's like $1,700. I don't remember. 1,700 or 1,800, something like that. I don't know if it's roughly the same for everybody or if it's different based on how much you paid into it. I don't really remember. I think it's Flat Earth, Alaska. How much did you, oh, sorry, got a question for you. Did the horizon always rise to your eye level? I don't know. Mark Kimberlin says, if I make 4K a year till I'm 58, they will give me $1,200 a month at 62. If I make $4,000 a year till I'm 58, 4,000 a year, 1,262. 4,000 a year. Okay. Oh, you're 48. I'm just thinking about that. If I make 4K a year. Oh, so you're retired at 55, obviously. Walter says 1649. Okay. Social Security is based on the highest 35 years. That's right. I remember that now. Edward Crandall, also a journeyman wireman. Baltimore. $1655. Yeah, that flat Earth guy was about to get weird, I think, James. So, didn't see me working much. Oh, Jay Bizzle, yo yo. What did he say? I can see the message that was deleted. Oh, there's my lovely wife.
Hi, team.
Where are we at here? 12 years with the VA. Mark Doyle, how can you live on 4K a year? No, Mark, I think he's already retired. I think that's what he's saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Jim Schultz.
Hi, James. Again.
My Yung Boon Todd Melanie. Robert V.
What's up, Ed? Who's Ed?
Ah, digital nomad in the Philippines. Okay. Yeah, you said that you're 48. Okay. I get it.
Slim Jim. Hi, Philo. Any topic today or open?
Whatever you want to talk about, Big Slim Jim,
Just type in.
just type in. Yeah.
Hello, Ducky. I miss you.
We got a. I was just going to say, we got to go see those guys, but it's so hard for us to get it.
Yeah, I know. It's have a noise. That's why I turned on the AC. How about now?
What kind of noise?
You just hear those buzzing.
It's been on the whole time.
Yeah, I heard it also in the other room. So I came here. I don't on the aircon.
Oh, you heard it? Oh,
Mm.
you were on your
If I'm
laptop?
watching you live and I heard that.
Oh.
So I came here, no?
Okay.
No more now! Is it noise?
Yeah, we turned the fan off. That's funny. It was on the whole time. I guess it was
The wind noise. Yeah, that's the from the pan.
supposed to be the cool season starting.
See, it's good now.
Not really, Slim Jim. But then again, it's not summertime, right? It's cool in the mornings, for sure. I noticed I look out my dorm window, it's foggy out there. Okay, we shut the fan off, so Ross Gerlai says, hello, Milani.
New subscriber. My wife grew up in North Caloocan. Oh, I know that Kingstown.
Kingstown, yeah.
Not born.
But
not
I
so
had
boring,
below
but-
3 amputations. But I had below knee amputation from motorcycle accident in 2013. Loving freedom entrepreneur stuff. Used to be an RN. Ah, okay. Wow. I got lucky. My motorcycle accident, well, I wouldn't say lucky considering the end result of it, but I just had ACL replacement. I had 2 surgeries and I was out of work for 12 months. But
He's lucky because he can still walk until now, but he don't have a job.
yeah,
Diba?
yeah. Same thing though. Motorcycle accident. Garden Grove, California.
Are the mosquitoes gone yet? Oh, no! It's unlimited mosquito here.
Eon Collins, yeah, go for an automatic. Okay, go for an automatic. I am developing, a little bit of arthritis, I think, in both hands. I'm even having problems with my throttle hand. So, get an automatic. That way you don't have to squeeze that clutch. I learned the hard way. So, I would imagine that within the next year, we'll see, Philo swapping out the bike for something different.
Pirate Cove said, only 2 seasons, hot and wet.
Yeah.
No, it's hot and rainy.
Got a
Then
snowstorm
you get wet.
in Toronto right now.
Hot in the mud.
All commercial work here. Everything from kindergarten classrooms to nuke power plants. Ah, okay.
Where are you now?
You can get a clutchless manual change. Honda.
XRM.
Oh, he means clutchless.
Yeah.
Manual change. Honda XRM.
Pasong Bakam.
The Midwest is having a big snowstorm. Yeah, somebody in here, I think it's Jim from Ohio. Robert V says it's hot and damn hot. SF Bokaki, there's the beautiful Melanie. Oh.
Oha.
Oha.
Romel is back.
Back
What's
from
up?
lunch.
What's up? What's up? Oh, you need to have turmeric now. It's made on ginger, I think.
Yeah, I have moringa. I do have moringa from Tito Road. And I take that daily. I think I'm out of it now. Or I'm getting very low.
Sobrang lamok. Yeah, too many mosquito here. So it's all up to you how you can rid off of that. Diba we buy something, what is that? You order in Lazada.
What did I order Lazada?
For the insects. Yeah.
Oh. That's for inside the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no mosquito inside.
Yeah. Ramel says, hello, Melanie.
Hello, Romel.
Best weather here is November, December, January, and part of February before it turns hot.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Scott Expat, hello.
Found some turmeric instant tea with honey. Ah, I think you need that because I don't know.
Yeah, the turmeric, although I cook with it a lot, is a good anti-inflammatory, right? Turmeric is known for being anti-inflammatory.
We didn't use katol, Robert B.
Katol. Ross says to use coils. Yeah, we have those. Melanie uses those coils.
Washing stuff.
Tama Katol.
Tama, katol. That is the one that
Oh, the
round one.
yeah.
And then you just put just turn it on with a fire, but sometimes you didn't know it's turned off lang. There's no light on it because the mosquitoes gonna pee on that.
The mosquito's gonna pee on it.
They are so smart nowadays.
Oh, the mosquitoes are smart. Is that stitch behind you? Yes. Phil, eating Nestle yogurt strawberry flavored. Ah. Phil, do you like cheesecake? Yes.
Yes.
This one especially likes cheesecake.
Peeing mosquitoes.
The circular mosquito zapper, yeah. The U.S. research, 2 beers, the U.S. research I read stated that most mosquitoes typically don't fly more than 30 meters from where they hatched. Oh. Well, that's interesting. 30 meters. That's why they always tell you not to have any standing water, right? Peeing mosquitoes. I think she was just kidding, Ross.
It's just a joke. My partner, Sel Malunggay, Guyaman, Turmeric, Ampalaya, Mangustin. Oh my God! Nagundiin ba na ba capsules? Oh.
You Stitch, the new mascot of the channel.
Is it?
Not really. Although Stitch used to be in the chat all the time.
Squirt some dough in the water pot. Suffocates the eggs.
My partner sells, oh, you read that already. Malunggay, Gaibuano, turmeric, Ampalaya, mangosteen.
Capsule. Yeah.
Whoa.
All of that.
You just take that and you don't have to eat all day? One of those?
Have you found any English speakers yet to pass the time with?
Slim Jim, not really. It's okay though.
What about Jollibee?
Jollibee.
Jollibee daw, Jollibee.
He means that one. Oh, well, it's hard to do. Right there.
There.
Jollibee.
Hey! Ay!
It's hard to get it right on him. Oh, I did it. Dawn dish soap. Yeah.
Jollibee versus
Stitch versus Jollibee.
Oh my God, there's a lot of Stitch.
Yeah, there's a lot of Stitch in the Philippines. Stitch is very popular here.
I have a lot of Stitch because I'm a Stitch collector.
Yeah, she loves Stitch. She even has socks.
I have a rugs.
Panties.
Arags on stitch. I don't have panty stitch.
Joke lang. You don't have
Maybe-
stitch panties?
No.
Oh.
I should have bra and panty. Oh, ha?
Maddie. Maddie's knocking. Hello, Maddie. Oh, come and say hi. Oh! Before you go underneath the bed, you can say hi.
Ah. Lilo and Stitch.
You need to look at the camera. There you go. There you go.
She's not in the mood lang.
She's not in the mood. She wants to go underneath the bed. Stitch is one of the most popular
versus
Disney
Stitch.
characters here. Yeah. 12-round match for the right to become Philo in the Philippines channel mascot. Fasum says they're having a cheesecake eating contest. Oh, that's going to hurt. Cheesecake is very heavy, man. I mean, like one piece of cheesecake is a lot of calories. Holy cow.
That's why I didn't make the mukbang. Where you eat a lot.
Scott Expat, Salamat, much appreciate you visit my house on Saturday. Oh, yeah. Anthony Keller, good morning.
Important F. What's that?
Great family movie, Lilo and Stitch. Stitch is kind of mean in that movie, though.
Yeah. It's bad.
Kind of a bad boy. Where are we at? An hour and 22 minutes.
Gary T. Good morning.
Gary T, hello, 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 hello. I guess it's the message of the movie at the end. Yeah. Maddie for dog president.
Up, you're licking. You're licking the bed. Where you're licking the bed lang.
Anthony Keller, no, I don't ride it every day. I wish. I need to get back into riding. I haven't rode it in quite a while, actually. We were talking about that at the beginning of the chat, how lazy I've become. I have to get back out there.
Wait lang, you have dirt in your eyes. Hey.
This dog, man.
No more na. Diba? No more na, diba? No more na, diba?
I guess it's the message. Did you ride your bike? Oh, sorry. I didn't know that Walmart's headquarters is in Bentonville, Arkansas. Yeah. Take one was StreamYard. Take two was the internet. Something wrong with the internet. It's obviously still good now. Adrian Smith shot 86 at Dad Miller yesterday. Hey, sub 90 is a decent round. Nothing wrong with shooting in the 80s, man.
Gary T, will your family be celebrating the Thanksgiving?
No, we will not.
We're not in the USA. There's no Thanksgiving here in the Philippines. Diba?
See, you getting dirt all over our bed. You have dirt all over your body.
And then what's that? Dog loves attention.
86. That's 14 over. It's better than bogey golf, Adrian.
They have Thanksgiving in Canada. Yeah.
Yes, they do, from what my Canadian friends have told me. Dogs love the attention, yeah. Oh, I sneeze. Nice weather down there. Batu Balani. Nice weather in Caloocan. Is it freezing, windy, cold here in Texas? Wow.
We have Tagay Day every day here in South Caloocan. Tagay dito, tagay doon. Tagay tay.
Is that anything like Tambay nights? Tagay days?
Emperador Light Baby.
Odaba.
How many days Thanksgiving in Philippines? We don't have Thanksgiving. But we always thankful every day.
Yeah. The attitude of gratitude, as Ned would say over at My Philippine Dreams. Seattle, 7 degrees. Wow.
Pilot, thanks for your service. Hurrah! Marco Polo.
Thank you, Marco Polo. Welcome to the chat room. If you just came in.
Don't they have a Phil-Am Friendship Day for Thanksgiving there?
I don't know.
You get a chocks to bird for Thanksgiving. Walter said, we're going to Walter lang on Thanksgiving Day.
Chooks to go.
Chooks to go lang.
Yeah.
Because there's no, what is that you're going to cook lang?
Chooks to go and rice.
On Thanksgiving?
Turkey.
We don't have turkey. We just had chicken.
We've seen some turkeys, though, over by Tito Rhodes' house.
Lechon manok.
Just walking down the street. And you always wonder.
But it's not for sale.
How long that guy's going to last, before somebody...
Big storm heading about 15 to...
H effect, hey. Thanksgiving is in October. At harvest time. Scott Expat, see you later.
It's that big storm heading about 15 to the right from Texas.
Oh. No, that's the football score. Oh, Seattle 7, San Francisco 10. Sorry.
Who is the new mayor in Caloocan? It's Oka Malapitan.
Yeah.
Kain na. It's time for Melanie to cook a dish.
Kaya na.
I already cooked menudo this morning.
Yeah, we had menudo for breakfast. Ramel, a turkey is 3 strikes.
Turkeys are mean. I wouldn't want to try to cut one by hand.
Yeah, it's funny. You see them like closer to
Okay, there's a question. Why do you think there are expats that will only associate with other expats and not with the locals? Why?
Gary T, I've always heard the exact opposite. That I've always heard the exact opposite from a lot of people that I know that live here that say other expats aren't really that friendly, So, but one of the reasons may be the fact that, there's a little bit of a language barrier that exists here that people don't know about. And that is the fact that many people are shy to speak English. Okay. That could be the reason. Unless you're sitting around a table with a bottle of Imperador, like Melanie and I have always said, Imperador makes people's English really good.
Yeah. Emperador should give you more confidence.
Confidence, yeah. And that's exactly what it is. It's a confidence thing with the culture here.
Because other people is really know how to speak English, but they are shy to speak out.
Yeah.
But when they're drunk, here we go.
H Effect, just hanging out, dude, surviving. How you doing? Menudo with potatoes, masarap.
Yes, it is with tomato sauce. I feel bad for those who live in Texas and high ride out snowstorm.
Eon Collins says Sion's meat store in Novaliches. How much cheaper than the mall? I don't know. If you're talking about like Pure Gold or Save More grocery, I think it's about the same price. Don't you?
Yeah, maybe like 2 to 3 peso lang.
There's not much difference, you know.
Mm-mm.
There's not much difference really because you got to remember Sion's is like a specialty place, right? You don't see many of those.
It's aircon.
Aircon, all of the meat is refrigerated, and
No more flies.
no more flies. Yeah, that's something I wasn't even thinking about, and that's a big part of it. Also, people can't walk up and touch all of the meat like you see in the palenque. That drives me crazy.
You just ask them, what do you want?
It's all behind glass. Nobody can touch the meat. So that's something that really pisses me off here. When you go to palenque, you see a lady that touches every single pork chop on the board. Why? You don't have to touch them. Stop touching them.
I agree with Philo on that. That's a lot. Then you will try to mix in.
Yeah, Slim Jim, thank you. I get a lot of pushback when I talk about the language here. Everybody goes, well, English is taught in school. They all speak English. No, they don't really all speak it.
Romel said, drinking benefits, relax mood.
Easy going, great at singing.
And great on dancing, etc., etc.
Jim Trotter, hello.
Ask your wife how she cooks.
Oxtail soup.
Did I?
That's a Vietnamese thing, I think. Pha sung. You have the wrong. You got the wrong Asian. Tons of oxtail soup in Vietnam.
I miss Emperador from It's Effect.
There's probably oxtail soup here somewhere. I don't know. Not something so common though. Too many cats and rats in wet markets. Yeah.
That's true, diba? In its the water is so dirty that goes on your feet.
Yeah, it's gross there. And the smell. It's one thing you always know when you're in Novaliches, man, in front of the wet market. Oh, that smell.
Don't wear a slipper because
if you do wear a slipper, wear your beat up slippers.
Been buying from them in the Monterey.
Oh, Ramel has a Sion over by him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have two of them here. We've got that one in Novaliches and one over in Fairview. So
yeah,
Lagro, Fairview.
SNR sells turkey. Oh, there's turkey down on SNR. If you want.
Yeah, SNR does have turkey.
I think it doesn't fit on our.
We don't have an oven here though, so we only have crock pot.
I would think you would miss out on a lot of good conversation if you only know English.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's not just being able to speak Tagalog either. It's being able to Here, Tagalog. You know? They abbreviate a lot of words down. Like they only use half the word. And you might catch it, you might not, you know?
Sometimes we're talking faster.
Very fast.
Yeah, very fast, and
Just makes your head spin. You're like, blah, 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 blah.
you just say, "What?
Huh?
What did you say?"
Maybe thinking kari kari, ox tongue. Oh,
Kare kare. I don't like kare kare.
deep fry the turkey, man.
That's the bad thing about wet markets.
That's
The
true, H, but I'd have to,
sanitation practice is really not good.
I would have to buy a big. We'd have to buy the whole setup. We don't have anything to do it. Deep fry the turkey. I always wanted to try a deep fried turkey. I never went anywhere in the U.S. A lot of my friends used to load the dirt bikes up and go out to the desert, and they would deep fry the turkey out in the desert. You know.
I think we need to try that. Or let's pretend that we're in US and we have Thanksgiving.
You want to have Thanksgiving? Used to have to watch a movie with our feet up at the theater in downtown Angeles City because the rats scurrying on the floor. Oh,
Shit. That's not good.
wow, really?
Good Angeles, ah.
That is a theater I would not be in. If I knew for a fact there were rats running around while the movie was playing, I don't need to see a movie that bad. My God. Ate oxtail soup at a resto partnered with the Singapore Sling. Oh,
Alcoholic drink really raised my blood pressure to uncomfortable levels. Oh,
Eon Collins says to try one of those halogen ovens. Very handy. A halogen oven. Mark says to take it to the local smoker. I don't know if we have a local smoker here.
let's try one of those. I just had a few deer come to the yard.
Anthony says my wife made oxtails and dumplings all the time. Wow, very cool. Favorite dish in the Philippines is kari kari yum yum.
I need I need someone to cook it for me now.
Yeah.
Where's your wife?
Robert V says I saw Rocky 1 there. Well, that goes back a few years. Rocky 1. The original Rocky?
Good morning from Las Vegas. Good morning, Nicholas.
Good morning, Nicholas.
Favorite turkey scene is in a movie of Mr. Bean trying to prevent his girlfriend from seeing him.
With a turkey on his head.
Made me laugh out loud everything. Yeah, I know that. See this.
Gary T, would you go back to that Mexican restaurant that you recently vlogged? Probably not. I didn't like it. The food was too sweet. I will mention though, on a note, the fish taco that she had
It's masarap.
was pretty good.
Mm-mm.
Didn't really have a sweet taste to it, right?
That's why I'm going back there without Pilo. O, diba?
Oh. The truth comes out.
It's because I always heard the sweetness complaining lang.
Yeah.
They're sweet. There's something sweet in the food. There's something sweet.
I do complain about sweet a lot. So
if I'm going to eat there, maybe it's good if I'm alone. So I enjoy the food, not to complain.
deep fried turkey is great, but you have to fry it in peanut oil and inject the turkey with spices. Yeah. Eon Collins says, I miss pancit canton. Oh, that's a good dish.
Pancit Canton, lucky me. You remember that we bought on the instant pancit canton, di ba? Ang Filipino store.
Yeah. Nearly rolled on the floor when Mr. Bean's girlfriend passed out, seeing Bean with a turkey head and a saw.
What's that here? I'm moving out of the street.
And moving out soon, so a freshman we can leave our stinky socks for them.
If frying turkey is too much trouble and too much oil involved. It's messy though.
Yeah, my thing. Good morning, Sean Dayton. My thing is, what do you do with all that oil when you're done with it? I guess you can reuse it, or no? in the U.S., we think about those kind of things. You know, the waste of the oil, and all the food is sweet there. I wash it down with beer. H effect.
Forgot to mention that I went to the Mexican restaurant you guys went to on the last video.
Oh, Gringo.
It's okay, Pilo, on the sweets. I'm on that. Keto diet. I kinda agree on the little too sweet part, but I do like the burrito.
Ramel, what did you eat there that was sweet? We had the nachos, and then my tacos, which I had ground beef tacos.
Mm-mm.
They were the meat inside the taco obviously had been, there had been sugar added to that to make it sweet, or some kind of a sweet sauce. I don't know. Ramel had a burrito there.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ed Hammer was just there too and had the burrito and said it was pretty good.
Then she said, still don't understand.
Bread there is sweet. Yeah. Save the oil and use it for fries and stuff. Yeah, you can save it.
Saying the bread in the bakery that already has a flavor on it.
Yeah. Matt Hammer, good morning. How are you? SF Bokaki says if you build an outside pizza oven, you could bake a turkey in it.
Bill knows where the Army Navy restaurant is now.
Yeah. Yeah, Ramel, the tacos were sweet. Same as me. Yeah. You will have to make another cooking video, Melanie, a new dish.
Where's that?
Yeah, Ramel, you must have had the.
I like the old style.
Yeah, but they called it. What was it called? It wasn't a ground beef taco. It was called a chili con carne taco. Is what they called them there.
Mm-hmm. And it's beef, ground beef.
Robert V says I like the old style panda salad. It's more salty than the sweeter ones. Yeah.
Nowadays, it's sweet na daw. I was expecting a little salt, but it's overall.
Joseph Kanomoto, what's up?
Only 500. Is that also Joseph Takanomoto?
Yeah, that's Joseph.
Zero daw. For beef tacos.
Well, Fasung is asking, do they have avocado oil here? I don't know.
Maybe we have. Especially on Landmark.
Sean Dayton, if I'm getting served sweet Mexican food, I will kill the taste with more hot sauce.
Yeah, that's good.
Actually, they had some hot sauce there that was pretty spicy, Not spicy like Mexicali spicy, but it had a little bite to it, that sauce. Chili con carne beef tacos. Yeah. I just thought it was funny that they call it chili con carne. Because in the U.S., chili con carne it means something completely different. It doesn't mean ground beef. It means, what is that? You guys know what I'm talking about. You can reuse the oil once or twice. Don't recall ever using a third time. Problem with peanut oil is it's expensive. $40 for 3 gallons. Ah,
We're using coconut oil here.
Moon Buggy, South Australia. Hello.
Diba? We're using coconut oil.
Yeah, a lot of coconut oil. True.
See?
We just started using avocado oil rather than olive oil to cook. Supposed to be better for you. Ah,
This oil for cooking is coconut oil. That's what we have here in the Philippines. Just started using.
Joseph likes the food subjects. We always end up on food, dude. We were just talking about that gringo place. You were
Yeah.
just there too.
I know, Jinky. With Jinky, no?
Hanoi ahoy! Or is it this way? Oh, it's that way.
Avocado is horrible and nasty. Oh! Hello ko?
How do you find the potatoes there?
I found.
Mostly palinque for us.
Yeah, just walk lang.
Depending on what market you're going to go to, the potatoes can be
Pricey.
pricey and a little on the small side. Sometimes you get unlucky.
I think it's pricey now. It's 140 per kilo now
Ah,
instead of 100. The
One-
last time I bought the potato there, it's 140.
yeah, we got some. And at Changat, huh? Was that where Auntie got those? Small at the grocery store, but big at the farmer's market.
It's
Yeah.
Romeo said, it's the coconut nut, it's a giant nut. If you eat too much, you feel very fat. The coconut nut is a giant nut. What's next?
I don't know. You and Ramil are singing.
It's not a nut, it's a coconut. It's a cocoa fruit. What's next?
Forget the song lyrics.
Small at our grocery, big at farmer's market in Cubao. Yeah, you always get the biggest one in the market. Wet and dry market, not in the grocery.
Canola oil. Don't use coconut oil, but do take some MCT oil daily. I'm not a huge fan of sweet potatoes. No, never have
Do
been.
you like sweet potatoes?
Anthony says that chili con carne is chili with meat. Yeah.
You can have just chili, which will just beans. With beans. Slim Jim, where are you at, bro? I am Mindanao.
Have you tried coconut sugar? No.
Idea for diabetics. For making so you can now have your cake and
Sean Dayton, I too would.
turn avocado into.
We just had the most awesome avocados in Southern California. Well, they're from Mexico. But man, you could get small ones that were beautiful. You could get big ones that were beautiful. Southern California was an avocado mecca. And I would make some awesome guacamole too. One of my weaknesses are Mexican chips and guacamole, Mexican chips and salsa. Moon Buggy says he really loves the Mexican food in the Philippines. Wow. Okay.
Especially the burritos.
You don't see that type of a comment often, but be
BRB
right back. My
Bensound.
stomach was out drinking last night and did a night ride at Marilake.
Marilake.
Oh, shit. Old now. Yeah.
How are things growing
You're
in your yard?
you're doing better than me, Joseph. I couldn't do all that in one night.
Yeah. It's gonna complain. Back hurts.
Excuse me.
I have back hurts now.
Yeah.
My hands.
Yeah, hands and back. I'm just a big pussy. I used to be a pretty tough guy, but not anymore. Philippines is breaking me down, baby.
Across the border from Brother Pilo's area.
Yeah. And the coconut nut. Yeah.
It's the Cocoa Pound family.
One time we ran out of money when I was in college and had chili for a week. Hey, that's probably fine with me.
Go visit the boy. Has avocado or
Yeah, we had the Haas, and there was another brand too. The Haas here in California were expensive. Those were the cream de la crop of avocados. But then the ones from Mexico were just as good. Or were the Haas ones from Mexico, or I don't remember now.
he said my wife wouldn't eat beans for years. Is she had arthritis? Maybe sometime bro been quite busy over. They're putting the Christmas decoration already.
Paul Detmarch says maybe moving to Naga City. Naga City, Cebu, or Naga City, Bicol? Isn't that Bicol? No?
What?
Naga City?
Naga is Bicol.
I lived off of Pop-Tarts and something in my school days. I ate a lot of Pop-Tarts when I got high in my school days. That and a whole box of Captain Crunch.
Naga it's look like a city now.
Bicol, yeah, okay.
You're American.
Huh? What did we miss there?
Mac and cheese.
You're American, laugh out loud. Mac and cheese. Oh,
Trying to get my wife
KD
to eat
is mac and
healthy,
cheese.
but she can't give up the rice and deep fried foods. Yeah, because rice is life.
Rice is life. Yeah. You heard it right here on Philo in the Philippines.
There's no life without rice.
There's no life without rice.
It's okay naman, just don't eat too much of rice, diba? Bicol Express sarap too. Yeah, we're cooking that Bicol Express. And he like it.
Ron Mills eating Pop-Tarts.
Getting high is the best than having a good
Feed on fried food.
shit. Fried food na naman. How does
KD equal mac and cheese? Secret code. Laugh out loud. KD. You got me, Slim Jim. Oh, you weren't talking to me. Never mind.
rice in itself is not bad for you? Yeah, it's not bad. Just don't eat too much. Crap dinner daw.
Pop-Tarts. Ramel, where are you buying Pop-Tarts at?
Yeah.
Ah, craft dinner. Very good. I got it now. KD. Who the hell calls mac and cheese KD? Come on now. Kraft dinner. It's kind of like, in the U.S., the East Coast and Midwest is pop. The Central USA and West Coast is soda. So if you live on the East Coast, it's pop. This is Coca-Cola now. It's pop. And the West Coast is soda, right? You guys know that. Well, if you're from the U.S., you know that.
And of course, you're going to Philippines in February.
Can't wait. Please say my wife's name. Salvation.
Salvacion.
Salvation.
If you're Filipino, you say Salvacion.
Salvation. Hello, Salvation. Mabuhay, Salvation. Rice for president. Walter says a meal without rice is just a snack.
Yes, that's right. Oh my God, Walter is eating rice, diba? He's eating rice good lang. No rice, no bread, but...
Use chicken in there, or chicharron.
Chicharron is not good.
Clyde Seaside has a Filipino who gave up rice since moving to Australia. Oh my God.
Wow. Good luck.
Gave up rice.
Yeah, we have also the president of our riding team. He don't also, diba? He didn't eat rice. But he's still here in the Philippines, but he don't want to eat rice. It's up to you lang. What do you want to eat?
Do they have horchata here? I think they do. Joseph says, I asked for pop in Texas and they brought me a box.
Feel I get sick to look at the rice at my parents' house.
Do you miss In-N-Out Burger? Yes.
My son works at one of them. Yeah, we miss it. Sometimes we have that for lunch.
I know exactly where that's at, Adrian Smith, because we were members of Lifestyle Cycles Riding Group. Lifestyle Cycles is right there on State College. Actually, it's right down the street from that In-N-Out.
I don't even know what pop was.
Pop-Tarts at Trinoma. Yeah, that's like an American grocery store. I vlogged that place.
What's her name?
They didn't even know what pop was. In Texas? So Texas must be a soda state, I'm guessing.
Paul said, that is her name. Thank you. She is Bicolana. Magayon nga buntag di Salvacion.
Where? If I was...
That's Bicol.
Oh, Bicol, yeah.
Good morning.
Bicolana.
Rice plus ulam. Yeah, baby. Let's eat.
Yeah, true. Where are we?
We're eating the same.
It's jumping so much. Where is it now? I was having rice 3 times a day for a month. Oh my.
Too
Mark
much
Doyle.
for me. Yeah, it's too much. We eat rice twice a day. Twice lang, not 3.
What's that rice thing? Or Moonbuggy says Asian food is expensive in Australia. Ah. Joseph says, what's that rice thing called? It's stuck together with brown sugar.
I think.
Oh, we just had that.
It's biko. Or you call it rice cake, some kind of like that.
Or is it puto? Puto?
No, it's biko.
Puta?
The one that I have. Puto, not puta. That's bad words. Puta is a bad word here.
Oh, but puto is a good word. It means
that's food.
weird snack from Changet. Puto
that's biko lang. That's what he said.
Puto.
With a brown sugar on it. The rice.
But puto is a weird rubber snack from Changet. Tastes like rubber.
Biko is the one we're cooking on the All Souls Day. Diba?
Brian Castor, thank you for the live stream or the
live chat. Super chat.
Super chat.
Oh my God. You're out.
I'm losing it now. I'm getting tired. Potatoes are so expensive in the Philippines. Yes. Rice is good to glue pictures onto paper.
It's good to glue.
Mark Doyle only eats rice 6 times a year.
Rice and diabetics are, what's that?
Brian says, I wish I could get a word in on JLB streams.
Rice and diabetics are good parents. What's that?
Brian, yeah, I try to be there every Sunday, but I can't always get on because he has a lot of people he wants to put on there, and that's fine. I don't mind answering questions in the background or helping, because that's what you're basically doing is helping Jeff answer questions. You know, it gets busy in there. Paul says, how does a Yank get money from one's account? Just visiting in February, afraid to use a debit card. Paulie, if you're just here for a short visit, there's nothing wrong with using a debit card. You could also send yourself money through Western Union and pick it up when you get here, okay? Just a thought. Many people, if they're here for a short period of time, have no problem using a debit card. There's going to be a small charge on each end, but again, if it's a short trip, it's probably not going to mean a much too, that charge isn't going to be detrimental to your vacation budget.
Yeah, Joseph said, you just use ATM, you can take out $200 at a time.
Yeah. 10,000 pesos, and I think they allow you 2 transactions per day.
30,000.
Oh, is it 3 now?
Yeah. It's on the Metro Bank, but on BPI, it's only twice.
Yeah. If you're here for a longer period of time, then you can just
send yourself.
I send myself USD through Western, and it's only about $4 total, so that's cheap.
So you're the sender and you're the receiver.
Yeah.
Like that.
Or I send her cash and she goes and picks it up.
What's that they're clapping? Dinner would be
either bread or yogurt. We got way behind somehow. What happened?
Yeah, we're here now. Same here, twice a day for rice, breakfast, and lunch.
My coworker gained 10 pounds while visiting home eating rice and tinapa every morning for 3 weeks.
Tinapa?
Rice and bread.
Yeah.
Tinapay. Ramel can't stop laughing.
I have PayPal and transfer funds direct from the PayPal to my wife PayPal account and transfer the bank. Takes 2 days only.
There you go. There's a lot of different ways to do it.
There's a lot of options.
Yeah, make sure to tell your bank that you're going to the Philippines too, so you don't get shut down. That's a good point. You always have to do that. Put that travel alert on your card.
Tell your bank, yeah, you're coming here.
We have Krispy Kreme donuts here in the Philippines.
It's busy. It's in Green Hills.
You can take out 40K.
Yeah, I know that. That's the only bank that you can get 40K. I think it's just one withdrawal.
Shit. And 30K after the 40K. Wow.
Yeah, just one withdrawal. Not the same on the other bank. Like, you can get 10 and then another 10.
Joseph's a baller. He's got the...
I was there for 2 weeks and no issues with debit card or exchanging money, especially in casino. Oh, you know where to go. Casino.
Especially in the casinos, yeah. That's true. They're going to make things easier there for you to...
Yeah. For you to gamble. When there's book. What's that? Photo with stickerized.
H effect. Metro allows 50K a day, 10K a shot.
MasterCard. Yeah, in Metro Bank. With the bank, I can use my normal debit card, but have travel debit if anything.
One time, where are we? Kano, or Joseph says 40K, then another transaction for 30K after. I did that every day to get the money to buy my Ninja. Oh.
But it's only SSBC Bank, not on the other. That's the only one allowing it.
At one time. Then another transaction. I did that every day. Okay. Ever visited Calasio? Calasio? Calasio. Blah, blah, blah.
Calasiao, Pangasinan.
Pangasinan, Calasio. No,
No, we're just in 100 Island.
we're just in Alaminos.
Yeah, I think every transaction you need either gonna deduct 250 peso. So you just go there, withdraw. That's it. Yeah, 250.
I think it's
That's
$5
right.
on both ends. It's $5 from your bank and $5 from the bank you're taking it out of. Again, it's not a huge hit if you're only going to be here for a couple of weeks. So
Mark said, I thought you withdraw 20K a day in the Philippines. It's up to the bank because I'm using BPI. The maximum is 20K a day. But on Metrobank, they're having 30K a day. Okay? SFX just current on the ATM there. Had the same issue with no checking account choice. Yeah, it's only savings and current.
cops stayed till it was settled 2 hours. I was either free or under arrest.
BDO 50,000 daw. That's good.
Is it true that Texas is bigger than any other? Texas beer? Texas steaks are. Thanks, Robert V. We're about done.
Texas
It's 11:20.
Bigger. So,
It was a total of 50K, 30K, then 20K. Ah,
yeah, you can get that from HSBC.
50K a day.
No, 40 and 30 is 70.
No, he's correcting. He said it was actually 50K per day. 30 and then 20. It wasn't 70.
Okay. My bad, guys. Okay. Texas women are also. What's that?
Big. Texas women.
I'm surprised the ATMs didn't eat my card. Yeah, Union Bank 20K per day. Yeah, it's up to the bank that you're going to use.
Oh. Now Clyde says that he has a problem at BDO. I think with my Bank of America ATM, in the beginning when I first was here, if I was off somewhere on Lagalog, I could use my ATM card. But then I realized how much it was costing me and stopped doing that. So Anthony Keller, thanks for coming by.
On my checking account ATM withdrawals, I choose current selection to get money since there was no checking choice. Yeah, there's no checking. Diba? We're going to withdraw. It's savings and current only. No checking account.
Current?
Yeah.
What does current mean, really, here in the Philippines? Checking? But they don't call it checking, they call it current.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have a Filipino account now at BDO. I can transfer some at the account and that's it. Can take out 10K for transfer.
Yeah, I have BDO too, Joseph.
Yeah, you can go inside it if you're going to withdraw a lot. More than that, more than the maximum on ATM. You can go inside and surrender your ATM, but there's a charge on it.
So,
So it's better if you have bank book. Diba? So you can withdraw without limitation of the money.
Philo, have you ever had dengue or no foreigners that got it? This is Brian. I've never had it, but Philly Brian has had it.
Huh?
Philly Bryan had dengue.
You had dengue na?
Mm-hmm. A couple of years ago.
I thought it's current.
Not checking, but a couple of years ago. I guess it just chooses the account that it's attached to the card. How goes the search for?
Front trim. The front trim of the motor.
No, we saw that.
I had dengue 3 years ago. Worst experience of my life.
Wow, really? Is it ever hard to be a white man in PI? Yes. It's very hard.
How hard? Explain it to me.
Well, it's it all goes back to the language thing, really. It all goes back to the language thing. That's what makes it hard at times. Living here and living the simple life is very easy, but there are things that are different here. It depends on where you're at. Where Joseph is at, it's a little bit different from where I'm at. You know, I'm kind of isolated here. There's no other foreigners around. If you see a foreigner, they really don't, and you don't really.
Others is never. Diba?
Yeah.
Sometimes we saw foreigner on the mall.
That's about the only place that we would see another American would be at our
on Almar, but sometimes they're not. You know.
More Fairview, really.
Yeah.
Sometimes Almar, but
they don't even say hi. Diba?
No, nothing. Yeah, they don't talk to you when you see them here. It's kind of a weird thing, Joseph, right? Because
it's look like
I like. And maybe it's because of where I'm at, and I so rarely see a foreigner, but I want to go up to them and shake their hand and go, "Hey, what's your name? Where are you from?" Blah, 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 blah. You know,
how long you been here?
How long you been here? Where do you live? You want to go get a beer? I'm like, come on, let's go now and get a beer so we can talk.
But they are so snobber lang. So you just ignore them, you know.
Yeah, you get to the point where I'm at the point now where I don't even approach people anymore, and that's probably what happens over time. Maybe you got to keep working at it. You know, you got to keep working at it over and over.
When I was in Metro Market in Bacolod, I bet there was at least 30 Westerners.
Yeah, Bacolod.
Yeah, you have seen, but did you ever talk to them or no?
Bacolod, yeah. You know, another place is Dumaguete. There's a lot of foreigners there. Cebu City, a lot of foreigners there. It all depends on where you're living, man.
Oh, he will get a beer with you now, Joseph.
I'll get a beer with you, Philo.
So let's talk.
Okay. No skin tax, but foreigners that do come around act like they don't see you. Yeah, HFN.
Yeah, they're just ignoring lang. Why is that? Why is that?
James said a few did talk to him. Mike Grudo, hello.
I believe most would
maybe
be
Mike
situated.
We'll see.
PGC or Makati. Yeah, there's a lot of foreigners there. PGC and Makati, Ayala, Green Hills.
Oh, Eon Collins, Bagumbang. Yeah, we ride the bicycle. Me and Tito rode through there quite often. Bagumbang. That's where the Disciplina Village is. Disciplina Village is near Bagumbang. It's a growing trend now.
When
is light, baby? Saw an old foreigner standing inside a fashion clothes store leaning against the wall for a long time. I said to my wife, he is just waiting for his Visa card to finish shopping. Just don't have enough funds available from what I understand. Makoto Hasibe. Good morning from Tokyo. No.
But as for us, it is hard not to really.
As for it is hard, no, not really. Yeah. Yeah, it's not hard if you just have to kind of realize that this is the way it is here. You know, you're not going to know what's going on around you very often. It's great when my kids talk directly to me, they'll speak English, but when they're talking amongst themselves with Melanie or their cousins, or it's not English. So a lot of times in a big family event, I'm just kind of sitting there going, huh, Yeah, Joseph, that's a great comment. And I'm not even so sure it's the fact that they don't care. It's just that they don't understand customer service in general here, the way we understand it in the West. They don't. There's one thing that's true about your comment. You walk into any store in a mall, they don't really seem to care if they sell you anything or not. Where in the USA, it's different. They want to earn your business, you know. They want to have a repeat customer. Yeah. Yeah. They don't necessarily, you know, if you buy something from them, it just doesn't seem to matter. It's just so different that the customer service hasn't really caught on here yet. Chinese customer service in the Philippines. Our life in the Philippines. Good morning from Mabalacat.
Sometimes the sales lady or something that you're gonna ask, they just turn around, like they don't even hear you. Did you experience that, diba? You
Yeah.
ask, do you have this kind of,
Yeah.
you just
You went to my other live feed and it's still active, and there's nobody there. Okay, I'll have to shut that down. Oh my God. I totally blew it. I thought I shut that live stream down. It's still going, huh? Yeah.
all workers are only.
On 3 to 6 month contract, not permanent, so there's no reason to care. That's true.
Yeah. There's no reason to be regular and stay on that job.
Yeah. There's a lack of incentive, I think. Yeah. Yep.
Asong Bakam, thank you for joining the chat. It's going na lang.
Okay. Fasung, thanks for coming in. Yeah, work conditions are a big factor. Yep, it's true. They, for those of you who don't know that, what they're talking about, there's a national law here in the Philippines that if you work for a company for 6 months, then they must bring you on as a full-time employee.
Yeah, regular one.
Now, what that means, if you become a full-time employee, is you get PhilHealth, you get SSI, and many big companies don't want to pay those extras, okay? So what they'll do is they'll sign you to a 5-month and 25-day contract where they don't have to, and then that creates rollover, and, it's just a big, what do you call it? Trickle-down effect. You've got tons of rollover. People aren't there long enough. They don't care. Any plans on buying a car in the future? Not the immediate future, but it's something that we would like to do. Yeah, Gary. We've gotten along pretty well without one. So
that's one thing I don't understand. The 6 months contract to avoid paying SSS or whatever.
It hurts the business, costs them more money. Joseph, you're absolutely right, buddy. You're absolutely right.
And also, it costs a lot of money for the employee, because after 6 months, if you're gonna get another job, you need to renew all the medicals and all the NBI or something. All the requirements is you need to renew it again.
Yep.
So you can have, you call it utang, di ba? You have the last salary that you get is that enough for you to spend on the next requirements on the next job that you get. So
yeah,
that is so hard.
It's exactly true, Joseph. An employee who is engaged and cares about the business is going to spend more time with the customer, is going to earn that customer's respect. Again, it's trickled down. You're going to tell somebody, hey, go here because these guys are awesome, and the business will double. But they don't see that. They don't see that here. They just don't see it.
I saw something.
They can finish at one store, then start at another store, same company, and it is a new contract. Yeah.
Yeah.
Life in a nutshell in the contractual working world here. Yeah. Does Melanie have any single friends?
Yeah, it's the one I'm loving.
Oh. They will be faster at their job and better at it. Yeah, because yeah, exactly.
Yes, I have single friends.
Lots of single friends. Work conditions here are terrible for the Filipino shell. Chinese business owners don't think that way. It's profit over anything.
Yeah, it's really hard. There's a lot of, what do you call that? I forgot your term about it. Like, they're asking for 5'1" height.
Asking for what?
Diba? You need to be tall. You need to be...
Yeah, it's discrimination.
Yeah, the discrimination.
Discrimination is alive and well here.
Yeah.
And they don't think anything of it. SF found a good place to talk with expats while waiting in line at the grocery store. I would never see an expat in line at the grocery store. At least a white expat. Should I bring my own toilet paper?
If it's enough for your luggage. If you still have space in your luggage.
Well, those yeah.
Just bring some.
Those wet wipes, if that's something that you're concerned about, is probably the best way to go. But, you know, once you've lived here long enough, you'll become a Tabo man and you don't care about the... There's no more toilet paper.
Tabo man.
Good single ones. Do you know any good single ones? He's asking now. That's a loaded question, bro.
We're not a dating site. They sell toilet paper here as well. O, diba? They have toilet paper here. But don't expect that in any houses that you're going to because we don't use that.
HFX, I saw a sign that said, sales girl wanted, must be 5'5" minimum, bright white teeth, and light skinned. Imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a pleasing personality, of course. That's always the last thing.
They always have a good personality.
Imagine trying to get if somebody in the U.S. did that, it would make the world news. And that business would close. They would be done. No one would ever go there. They would be done. But here, it's just common.
That's why it's really easy for me to get a job on Walmart. But not here.
Yeah, Melanie was hired at Walmart like in 2 days.
Here, I'm only tambay. Walang pera.
Yeah.
Pleasing personality means good, beautiful face. Yeah. So if you're ugly, you go home. Don't waste your time.
Holly Detmerge, you stay for 3 years here. Then you have to leave the country and reset. Oh,
That's
pleasing personality means beautiful face. Is that how it translates?
Yeah.
Lynn Dickinson, hello.
What's that? Always carry one roll in your day. This one roll.
Ramel says I told the truth.
Ah, so true. I thought I would never stop using Tabo. Now I'm using it.
Now I think toilet paper is gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joseph, that happens to all of us.
That happened to him. He started to stay here in the house and we use Tabo. And then when he go back to US, he said, I really want to use Tabo now. I don't want toilet paper anymore. Pleasing personality means being pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, Clyde, the one that I mentioned was just over at SM Clark. I wish I would have taken a picture of it because I could have put that on my Facebook account, which feeds all of the American friends that I have, and they would have just been stunned.
Kasi Slim Jims, my food said I'm a fan of pleasing personality.
Yeah.
He likes pretty. I used to be in the most mercury drugstore. Stop wanted
Another
with the
good
height
benefit.
restriction and other requirements. Yeah, that's the other thing that I don't like. Like they had a height restriction, which is we're not really tall. Asian is not tall.
Yeah.
We're not American in the Philippines. That you need to have that, restriction on the height. That's why I really feel bad about it. On the height, because I'm only 5 feet.
Yeah. And there's, if you're over the age of what, 35 here,
35.
you're pretty much done.
Yeah, it's really hard to get a job.
No one will hire you. They want young hot girls.
18 to 28, some kind of like that.
Yeah.
Or at least 35, 18 to 35 years old. But
I said just hi to a just off and walk away.
you need daw glutathione to make puti-puti. Another good win. 13-month pay.
I seen a job one sign that said girl with pleasing personality, no kids, and no boyfriend.
Etc. Oh!
Age 18 to 23.
No
Something
boyfriend
like that.
talaga.
No kids and no boyfriend.
See, 18 to 22 years old.
Yeah.
Something like that. So,
Yeah.
how about me? I'm 37. No one will hire me here.
Yeah. Job for secretary in Tagaytay.
Yeah, this is, I know it. That's my job before, secretary.
Oh, that's on your dating profile. I see. What did he say again? Where is that?
I have a in my house. We are all
Oi, Ramel. Since you see the brown stuff every time you wipe. Yeah, the hose is a lot better. That's for sure. Because the Tabo, it's just it's a mess. It just makes a mess.
You just put tabo and safeguard.
I can't see using a Tabo in public because I'd come out just fucking soaked. My clothes. They'd go, "What the hell's wrong with him?"
So there's a lot of that on the hotel, diba? We had those hoses.
Yeah, all the hotels have the little hose. And that's the way to go.
That you can point. You're done.
Nothing wrong with hiring young, pretty girls. You guys are still going. I took a break from cutting my grass, Filipino style.
What's that?
The hose is called a bidet.
We are all conned in the West. The girls want a tan, and Asian countries want a white skin.
Yeah.
Yes, we want a white skin because we don't have a white skin. That's why we're trying to have it. Diba? It's look like you're single and you wanted to have a wife or girlfriend. Because you don't have it. Because you're not contented being a single guy. And we are not contented having a brown skin.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike. You said hi to a white guy and he just walked off. Secretary is really sexy Terry. That's true.
Sexy Terry. That's my job before, and my boss gave me 300 peso load a week.
Because you were a sexy Terry?
And I just said thank you. And then he asked me for a date, and I said, "Oh, I need to go home. My sister's waiting for me lang." I just give her the excuses.
Some are ashamed to be here. They're here for the wrong reasons. Oh.
In the condo that I rented. fourth grade. I went to say hi to a white rider and then condo there with drink. Yeah, sometimes we use that the pre-cups, the soft drinks cup lang.
The Wendy's cup from
And then we just
Ay Nako.
ay nako naman.
We have the bidet on our toilet bowl. Speeds up
Maybe I am
cleaning.
from Canada, Mike. We have that 6 spots.
Mama Gajumbo.
Hi, good morning to you.
Mama Gajumbo.
Still hitting the gym pile. No.
That's funny. I ain't hitting nothing, dude.
He's lazy
I am like the
and
lazy.
sleepy.
I'm like the laziest person in the Philippines right now, probably. But I'm gonna turn that around.
Before he woke up like 3:30 in the morning, and now he woke up like 7,
Yeah.
just like that.
I don't know what happened. I was like feeling pretty stuffy there for a while, but not anymore. Now I'm just a piece of Play-Doh.
Even I start walking and running, he don't want to go. Sometimes I try to woke him up, like, you want to join? And he says, no, not today. Sorry, honey, not today. Sleep na naman. Diba? What's next?
Joseph said he got lazy too. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's something that probably happens because even Tito Road told me, he's like, yeah, he goes, I knew that was going to happen to you. He goes, it happens to a lot of American guys that come here. All of a sudden they just, get a little depressed maybe and then slow down to the way things were. So he's always told me, don't worry, just let me know when you're ready to come back out, ride.
I noticed that when he was there, other white people would make eye contact, certainly not speak to me.
No.
I kept saying, I'm gonna do something, still haven't, start, and stop.
Joseph says, yeah, I'm depressed.
Mela, did you do earlier on today? I can see. Opo, I'm done my 12,500 step today.
Yeah, 7 a.m. is still early to get up.
When retired.
Well, I used to be up at 4 every day.
Because you're retired now.
Not even, that was just my body. I just woke up at 4 a.m.
I spent 20 days.
I used to go to the gym there on Congressional. Yeah, that's the gym that we were going to too. Yeah, it's the same gym. They changed it. We don't like it anymore. They took a lot of the equipment out.
Yeah, they don't have the Vikings, no?
Ross, that gym was awesome. Plus, it was very cheap. It was 1,000 pesos for both of us. Or no, it was...
Yeah, 500 each.
1,000 a month for both of us to go.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened was, I believe it was owned by 2 different people, and they split up. So we went one day, and half the equipment was gone. And half of the equipment that was gone was the equipment that we used the most. So...
Yeah. We just started on the Vikings, but there's no bike there for the cardio, diba?
They got rid of they had these elliptical machines that were great for cardio, and then, yeah, Joseph, a lazy depression. That's what I meant too. But we stopped going, and now, I don't know. I got to get out of my lazy depression, like Joseph said. I used to wake up at 4 a.m., then somebody stole the fighting cock.
Oh my God, what a story.
And then Philo figured out that 1,000 per month was a lot of Imperador. That's true.
Yes, cheap and good equipment. But they don't have that good equipment now, diba?
Polly, try out Philly in the Philippines. I don't watch very many, to be honest with you.
American married to Filipinas.
Once you move here and live here full time, you don't watch a lot of Filipino vloggers anymore because you're living the life now. So I do watch some, but very, very few.
I don't watch any.
Yeah. I used to watch probably, I don't know, before I came here, I probably watched 10 religiously. And then I watch Kano, but I tend, to be honest with you, I tend to watch more of the Facebook stuff than I do the YouTube stuff, which is just a yeah, it's just a weird thing. You're not into it anymore. Every now and then I'll watch a Mike Philippine because he's one of my, long time American buddies that's lived over here. And I'll watch a Vietnam Rike every now and then because I'm interested in where he's at. I'm interested in what he's doing, where he's at. But, and Philly Bryan. I watch some Philly Bryan, but other than that, there's a shit ton of Philippine vloggers now. My God.
Yeah.
There's got to be 200.
Foreign. American in the Philippines. Diba?
Or they're in the USA with their Filipino wife.
Other is talking about how bad the Philippines is. How bad the girls in the Philippines.
Now Philo watches the shawarma hunters of Malate.
Diba? And I hate those guys. They're making a vlog for those, for those girls.
Which one you talking about? Or what were you saying? I'm sorry.
There's other foreigners that they're they're saying bad things about Philippines and about the girls in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Diba? Because of what they experience. But not all of the girls is the same. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they Philo was shawarma. What's that? Shawarma?
He's talking about JLB. Yeah, Joseph, me too. I like to join the live chats, but a lot of times I don't like the fake travel vloggers acting like everything is roses and rainbows.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, for those guys, it is. Because they don't live here.
And sometimes they just think that they really know all about the Philippines, but they don't even know it,
Yeah. Yeah. For those guys, it is all roses and rainbows.
And guess what? Others giving advice also, diba? Even though they're just visitors here.
Yeah.
They just kiss us
for views and everyone to like them. Yeah, Clyde Seaside. I saw that guy yesterday. And I went into his channel, but I haven't. I have watched that before. There's also some other guy that's Korean that's here that everyone's starting to like now. I can't remember. Who was it that sent me that? They're always flying a drone, Joseph, over a waterfall. H Effect, that's a great comment. Man, you should have seen the shit that I got.
The younger Korean kid.
Yeah, James, you sent it to me. What is that guy? You said everybody likes him because he's so honest about the Philippines. I said something in one of my videos back here about the playground, the trash. Oh, I got a couple of OFWs that just hammered me, man.
Ryan
if you don't like it, go back to your country. Take your little, take your tiny little, what did she say? Take your tiny little pension and go back to the USA.
Attack Jinky and not liking Balot. Here we go. The Balot is nasty comments. People are the same here as anywhere else.
No, wait a
That's
minute.
why, that's why I told him. You just say some of the Filipino that just don't say Filipinos are like this, like that. Just always put some. Some of the Filipinos are because other is not like that, and they are so sensitive and they're going to react about it.
Oh, sorry, James. That wasn't you that sent me that. It's Mr. Bulbul. Bulbul. Mr. Bulbul.
Did you know what is bulbul?
Bola bola?
Pubic hair.
Oh, pubic hair.
Mr. Bulbul.
Haven't checked him out yet, but apparently he's getting pretty hot. Where's Walter?
My son wants me to start my own YouTube channel. Roscoe and Quezon City. Why not?
Roscoe and QC. Yeah, there you go.
I let people tell me to go back to USA. I do more for their country. Mr. Bulbul is si Slim Dude Ima.
Yeah, Slim Jim.
I told you it's pubic hair.
I don't know. Check him out. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but a lot of people are talking about
I
him.
feel like a guest here, but now that I have a Filipino son, my view changed on me thinking I don't have a right to say anything.
Yeah.
Just just shut up.
Yeah.
If you see something, just see it and then shut up.
Yeah.
Don't say something. Especially if you know it's bad. You need to think first before you speak out.
But that's not all of it. A lot of the things that we think are funny as Americans are not funny here. You know, because the culture's so different, right?
Yeah, especially when you're making fun of the family members. That's not good. Diba? I don't.
Crab mentality is a big problem here.
Sure, I am Mindanao still and I will never live here. I speak up when I see stupid. I point out stupid.
Yeah.
Don't bite my lip nuts anymore. Are you the gentleman that was having lunch with Tom and Rob last week? It's asking for Slim Jim.
Yeah. Great comment, Len Mangat.
Some Filipino can see the forest. Not good to make fun family. Oh my God. You see family put down other family all the time. It's in the Philippines. More shocking with my asawa. Only the speed
Yeah.
slow and stop.
James remembers that from last Christmas. I was trying to get you guys to sing Grandma Got Run Over by a Jeepney. You didn't think it was funny. But it's a real funny Christmas song in the USA. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. You guys know it.
I don't know that song. It is great here. I love it
Oh.
here, but it's not all flowers and rainbows. No worry. Yeah. It's different when you live here. You have everyday life in the Philippines. Diba? It's not a rainbow anymore.
Yeah. What is it? A dark cloud.
Especially if you have kids. Diba? It's good lang if you live alone, you know. You're a single guy living here. That's good.
It could be good. It could be very lonely too. You know.
But if you have kids and you have the wife, and sometimes you need to, you know, it's not everyday happy life
Yeah.
because it's normal to have problems. I live in a bubble here, but we still very lonely before, yes, but now I have a good friends that speak good English. Ah, that's good.
There you go. That's the key, is being able to have some bros.
Pilo have a friend, but di ba, Tito Ron?
Yeah. I met a really great guy too. I was very lucky to meet him. Any expat would be lucky to meet this guy.
He's he's talking and talking and talking and talking.
Yeah, Tito wrote to talker. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. All went out riding and drinking last night. Oh, that's good lang. Diba? So you are
Thomas-
saying I will get bored there too.
Thomas M., it's something to consider. Yeah.
You can get bored, especially. What is that? Is he going to live here? Are you going to move in the Philippines also?
It's something to consider, Thomas M.
I like that.
You know.
Tuna fish.
It's a very different culture here. Lynn Dickinson, yeah, it was awesome.
We have that. And then we have sausawan.
Yeah.
Kamatis and calamansi with toyo. Sarap. And we eat with the hands lang.
Yeah.
Diba? Masarap.
You definitely have to find something that you can do. You know, working out. For me and somebody like Joseph, it's YouTube, or even Walter.
Yeah.
Something to, give you something to do. Keep you away from the Red Horse bottle.
Even me, I'm a Pinay, but sometimes I get bored also. Diba?
You know.
That's why I have YouTube also.
Yeah. She started her channel. Now she's not so bored.
Because Pila's spending much time on laptop, so I'm just saying, oh, why should I,
Frank Difisa, good morning.
started my own channel also.
Just live near Edson, you will never be bored. You'll never breathe any clean air either.
It's like you're smoking.
Yeah, Thomas. Some people teach English online, Some people only have 2 friends, yeah.
Frustrated. You're frustrated now.
Or probably get more from
Just like
time to time. Oh, he took that.
I can see Edsa out my window. Yeah, because you're living in Green Hills.
Need an expat video on that clean air. I have a big ass air purifier now and plants all over the condo. You should vlog that. Picture myself retiring. I would probably get bored from time to time. Yeah, it's yeah. H effect. You have to be very selective here.
It's
Yeah.
up to you where you're going to stay here. If you're a province type, of course, on province you get bored. Diba?
CNR and EDSA, at the corner of EDSA and Shaw. Oh. San Miguel cures boredom.
You never done that kind of video.
Seattle 21, San Francisco 21.
Time lapse of EDSA. Show.
Yeah. Hell, some of my best friends are the kids in the neighborhood here. You know, I can always just walk down and watch them play basketball or something, and those are some of the best friends I have here.
Yes, that's the busiest area, especially on the rush hour, diba? Also, the MRT is the busy area. It's hard to get in.
Yeah, Eon Collins. I've had a lot of thoughts along those lines too. And then some days I think to myself, well, just grab a trash bag and walk down there and start picking the trash up and see what happens. See if somebody comes and helps you, or see if somebody comes and says, "Hey, Phil, what are you doing?" You know.
There's a birthday today.
Ah, Ross, happy birthday. Had to go back to North EDSA Annex for another visa extension yesterday. Ah, SM North. Great food at SM North. Go to Mexicali.
Hello, lefty all around.
Lefty, hello.
Oh no.
Shit, it's 12:06.
Canucks fan.
We've been on 3 hours.
Have you done the vlog
with the young vlogger at the basketball ring? No, not yet. I haven't seen him since that day, Clyde.
Was the Pilay?
Kuya Kiss.
Yeah, that's the the
Kuya
eyebrow,
Kiss.
the
Yeah.
eyebrow thing.
Yeah. The kid that's really funny.
I'm going to BGC for my extension. Fast and easy for Joseph.
Oh. Yeah, SM North is really good too, Joseph. If you don't want to go that far, you know. SM North is really not that busy, and
That's the Maki and Manila.
what is ZX25?
I hear.
Konomoto or Ninja. Don't want to get off topic on Mr. Fellowship, but which would you pick? Oh, I see what's going on there. You guys can talk about anything you want. That's fine.
It's going
That's
to
why
buy
I'm going to
another
buy a
tricycle.
tricycle so I don't get bored. Well, you'll sit in plenty of traffic, so that you definitely won't get bored.
Try to go to Mexicali at SM Bacolod.
Oh, it was closed. That's good food, man. You missed out, James.
Ninja 650.
Max's, yeah.
Yeah, it's also.
That's a Filipino restaurant.
Masarap na foods. Never mind, we'll chat on your next lecture. 2020 Kawasaki. The CX 25R. Another motor.
Hey, Joseph, when you go to BGC, look for Vato's Tacos. It's supposed to be pretty awesome. Well, you know, Misfit Rider vlogged that place. Him and Chang. It's supposed to be awesome food. Maddie, get so many little Vatos, yeah, Vatos Tacos. It's over by $500K, damn. For a 250? H Effect, thanks, buddy. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm done. We're calling the chat right here. Oh, no one knows the price on it yet. See ya. Thanks to everybody who joined the chat. Thanks to those super chatters. And we will see you on the next video, and we'll see you on the next live stream. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, you guys.